It's a bit of an understatement to say that this handsome, lean, healthy-looking greyhound is lucky to be alive. Inch spent his early years on the Greyhound tracks in South Korea, and no one is sure how, but at the end of his career, he ended up in a high-kill shelter. How he and his now owner Samara found each other is a story it seemed destined to happen. While living in Vancouver, she just happened upon a woman walking with her own 2 greyhounds. The memory of those dogs stuck with her, and when she moved here, some research led her to a group called Greyhound Pets Incorporated. That's the group that helped Samara get her first greyhound, Des.
And before that, I didn't even really think about, greyhounds racing on tracks or anything like that.
The group eventually heard about Inch, who, while in that high-kill shelter, got down to only 15 kilograms. He had heartworm, whipworm, hookworm, and was covered in infected wounds. Inch's plight got out among greyhound lovers around the world, and they formed a group to help him, and eventually others like him, find new homes.
I heard about Inch through the group that Des was adopted through, and they had agreed to take a greyhound from South Korea. And at that point, I didn't even really know if he was going to survive. He was in really bad shape.
Now, about 14 months after he traveled thousands of kilometers to a new life, Inch is thriving.
Ready? Go!
Fetch is traditionally not something greyhounds do, but Inch certainly seems to be enjoying the game. He, along with other 50 Sighthounds, have been rescued by Team Inch. But as one is rescued, it seems another one replaces him in line, needing help.
They just really face a difficult fate there. And so at that point, I became involved with that group, and Inch is our poster boy. And so that group is Team Inch Sighthound Rescue. To me, it felt like I had to help, because if I didn't, who was going to? And when Inch came into our lives, he was so amazing. And I just thought, these dogs are like a gift in and of themselves that other people need to have in their lives too. We're always looking, of course, for donations because we're totally run nonprofit. We're also always looking for couriers, so people that are flying from Korea, direct flight nonstop to Vancouver, Seattle, sometimes places in the eastern US like New York. We do all the work. We meet you at the airport with the dog. The dog flies under the plane in cargo, and then when you get off, you go through customs and hand the dog off to another volunteer in the destination city.
From Kelowna, for Shaw, I'm Tammy Williams.